Alongside Dean today is a man who's played for both clubs, latterly Crystal Palace, but he went there from here, scoring in the very first game at the KC Stadium, as it was then against Hartlepool United. A player who managed to be in a team that got back-to-back promotions for the Tigers, and he followed Peter Taylor to Crystal Palace. Please, would you welcome Stuart Green? Welcome. Not the first time you've been up on this stage. It's nice to have you back. What's going on with your life at the moment, Stuart?
I teach PE, football in schools. It's my own business. I set up in Cumbria. I work in around 12 schools, just teaching football really to the kids. They love it.
And has Dean been looking after you today?
No. He never looks. He's looked after my missus with drinks. He hasn't looked after me.
So, well, let's get to the game then. 3-3. I don't know how they're going to talk about it on Match of the Day tonight. Would you say it was a fair result? Would you say that there was another influence in the game that wasn't wearing a shirt of either club?
I think it was a tough day for the referee. I think it was a great game. I think we've been entertained. You know, I was with Dean on Monday night at Middlesbrough, and it was awful to watch. And I think that told in the first 20 minutes. I think we were really nervous. And then I said to Dean, it's amazing what a goal can do to a game. The refs had a tough afternoon. I do think Palace should have had another penalty. Whether or not we deserved ours, I'm not sure, but it was a fair result.
Dean, as Stuart just said, you were at Middlesbrough on Monday night, and from what I saw as well, it was poor, wasn't it? So an amazing 6 days and completely different turnaround.
Yeah.
Different performance, wasn't it?
Well, I said that you need two centre forwards now. You know, I don't know, obviously because the injuries and obviously suspensions. So I said need two up top, where that's the only way it's going to go is with three centre halves, because that's the only way we can do it. You can't go 4-4-2, not in the Premier League. So he's gone with Snodgrass, just obviously off the lone striker, who scored a great goal today. Yeah. But the penalty's a dive, the first one. Yeah. But you know, if anybody touched me in the box, you go down. That's what managers tell you to do. Obviously, the referee's not seen it in a sense of, if he looks at it tonight on Match of the Day, he's made a bad mistake. But obviously he's not seeing the situation. They're arguing at half time before we went on the pitch, saying it's a dive, and they've said yeah, it's a dive. But then I agree with Stuart. Then Benteke should have got a penalty as well. So listen, the one thing about it is that we should have won the game today. The one thing about it is that I always say, at this level, when you're playing teams like Crystal Palace, we're going to be near the bottom by May, and so are we. You've got to be realistic. You've got to beat these teams. And today it's 2 points dropped.
We were winning at half-time. We're in a winning position, having come back and gone 3-2 up. We didn't win the match, but there's quite a fair few positives to take from that, to take into two huge games in London over the next 7 days.
Well, your trouble is you go to Tottenham now, and it's the lads will be obviously disappointed they haven't won the game today. Yeah. And they'll be in tomorrow for a warm down, whatever they do, and then play Tottenham on, is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday night. So, listen, they haven't been beat. If they got beat today, then it's a tough ask anyway, going to Tottenham. But the lads will be disappointed that they haven't won the game with Jakes. Obviously, the third goal was a great goal. But on the positive, we haven't been beat.
Stuart, we've got a fair few Palace fans in the room tonight, and thank you for coming here and being part of the experience today. What do you think Palace need to crack on with now to get their season going?
I think they need to defend an awful lot better to start with. One of the whole goals, he's just walked right through their defence. I think they need to do an awful lot better. I think it's been expected of Hull to kind of be where they are, especially after what happened through the summer. But Palace aren't expected to be there. January is going to be massive for both clubs. I think if Hull definitely need to bring some more goals into the squad, probably add some more experience if they can. And I think Palace, they've got to keep hold of Zaha. I think he was a difference today. I thought he was magnificent. And I said to Dean, every time he gets the ball, his imagination, he looks like he's going to do something. And Dean said it downstairs, he probably shouldn't be in that team. He was that good today. And even at the end, I said to Dean, if he gets the ball, they'll win the game. So they've got to try and keep hold of him. you know, January, and I touched on it before, it's a massive January for Hull as well. They've got to try and strengthen. If they don't, it's going to be, it's only going to go one way.
If you had a checkbook and the chance to sign players for various positions, where would you go with Dean?
Fraser Campbell.
Really? I know you had a chat with him before the game, didn't you?
No, Fraser Campbell. I said it when Steve Bruce was manager. You know, me and Yozza, Brian Hughes and that would... Listen, I played up front with a boy who came from Man United. Yeah. And then he's a natural goal scorer. When I spoke to him on the pitch today, I went, you'll score today when you come on. Honestly, I did. And he went, oh, I might not get on. And he, you know, obviously the supporters, you know, saying that you agree and this, that, and other. Listen, that's part of football. You know, he loved that today. You know, the supporters going, you agree to this, you agree to that. He comes on, you know, he's in the right areas at the right time. A great ball bars, obviously Zaha, like Stuart said, the best player on the pitch. But Fraser Campbell, for me, is a natural born goal scorer. You know, and that's what he's like. And you know, I said to him on the pitch, I made him a millionaire, and he never answers me calls. You know.
Yeah, it's because he reads the papers.
Ah, that's right, yeah. He knows the taxman's after me. But anyway, that's another story. Read about that next week. Anyway, so, but listen, he's a natural goal scorer. And I said as well in my column, if you're going to go for, he needs, like Stuart said, he needs a goal scorer. You know, I know that there's been injuries and what have you, this, that and other. Go for the boy, Aloha at Leicester, who's not playing, the big tall striker. You know, you need someone to get hold of the football. You need to get hold of all the ball, bring your teammates into play if you're going to play with a lone striker. Fraser Campbell can't be a lone striker. You know, Diamandi can't be a lone striker. Hernandez can't be a lone striker. So you're going to have to, if you're going to bring somebody in, you're going to go 4-5-1, you're going to have to bring a lone striker in. If you're going to go 3-5-2, then bring Fraser Campbell in, because he'll get you goals. And he's not happy that he's not playing. Yeah. But you know, he's come on today and he's touched the ball once and scored.
Having said that, we do have a bucket load of positives to take away that have been turned around since Monday night. Yeah,
without a doubt. I think that the lads will be disappointed that they've obviously drawn the game today. You sit in the change rooms today, and you know Jake gets the winning goal for me. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, a little bit of brilliance from Zaha, obviously poaching goal from Fraser. But I think the lads will be quite obviously disappointed, but upbeat by we'll go to Tottenham on Wednesday, and if we'd have got beat today. Do you know what I mean? That training ground tomorrow wouldn't have been nice. So it'll be a little bit better. But everybody's going to expect us to go to Tottenham and get turned over. You know, hopefully Mikel will keep the same team. You know, go 3-5-2. Stay with Snodgrass just off Diamandi, whoever's fit, and then play two strikers, because that's the only way we're going to stay in this Premier League, if he stays with two strikers.
Well, once again, thank you for being here today. We'll see you on Boxing Day against Manchester City. For the time being, that's Mr. Dean Windass and Stuart Green. Thanks for coming back. Great to see you again.